Do you remember loading up your Wii and just browsing around the different channels you had? Do you remember loading up the forecast channel and the news channel just to spin the globe around a little bit? Do you remember taking different photos with SD cards and putting them in your Wii just to see how they'd look on the big TV? Or maybe you loaded up the Wii Shop Channel and took a look at all the games you could buy. If you're one of those people that do remember doing something like that back in the day, good for you. I unfortunately was not there while the servers were up, which really sucks because there's a lot of cool things to do on this. They unfortunately shut down all the servers as of May 20th, 2014. So how do we access these channels now? Are they just lost to time? This is a service called WeLink, a service dedicated to preserving WeConnect 24. This service just basically allows you to keep all those channels in a functioning state. The installation is fairly quick and easy, and you can do it on your Wii, Wii U, or even the Dolphin emulator. So I got this service up and running for you guys so you can all see what the Wii used to do back in the day. Starting with the disc channel, there isn't too much to talk about here. You kinda got two choices, a Wii disc or a GameCube disc. There's not really an in-between. DVD playback was a feature at one point, but it was eventually taken out. But if you modify the game files, you can still view the DVD video disc. And I honestly like this menu more. I think the DVD video gives the disc channel a little bit more things to look at. Moving on to the Mii channel, we've got a great little channel where you can customize your own little character, and you also get to use them for certain Nintendo games like Wii Sports. Now, I got most of these Mii characters from a different channel that we'll talk about a little later, but it's proof that the WeLink 24 connection is still working. There's still many other people out there making Mii's for the Wii channels, and it's kind of funny to think about in the big year of 2024. The Wii released all the way back in November of 2006, and there's still people that are using this WeLink service and adding more Mii's. If that doesn't tell you much about a console's lineage, I don't know what will. The actual Mii customization part is definitely where all the fun really begins. First, you choose the gender of the Mii, and then you can choose whether to start from scratch or to use a lookalike. I never really used the lookalike feature, but I understand why it's here. Starting from scratch, we have a few different options, different tabs, pretty simple things. You can also spin your Mii around, or you can just spin him and stop him so he's not looking at you. And I just decided to spin him around and for content try to make my own character without seeing him. Alright, I finished him up and I gave him the soulless stare eyes. I'm just gonna fix that real quick. But the beauty of the Mii Maker really comes down to its simplicity. Some people have done some crazy things on this Mii Maker, and I think it does a good job at giving almost everybody what they want. After you're done creating, you can give the Mii a nickname, change his favorite color, and give it a birthday. I still don't really want him looking at me though, he kinda freaks me out. You can also save some of your Miis to your Wii controller, but I don't get why you would do this. Unless you have a really crazy Mii that you can't recreate, Miis are usually pretty easy to make. And most of the Miis on my controller have those soulless eyes. I think my fucking controller's haunted. You can also have the channel mock you for having no Wii friends. And now I'm just gonna go back to the Wii menu because my feelings are hurt. Next up, we've got the Photo channel. This channel is used to manage and edit photos and videos that are placed on the console using an SD card or stored on the Wii message board. The Wii that I was testing this on, I hadn't really cleaned the SD card out because I hadn't really touched it. I bought it from a thrift store a while ago. So yeah, the pictures are all just random things and various ESRB ratings? Yeah, I've got no clue what any of this is. But anyways, let's show you what this message board can really do. I'll just use the mature because I'm mature enough to pick it. Ooh, and there's also this fun cat you can grab. Grabbing it tells you different hints and tips and tricks, all that type of fun stuff, but that's not what matters. The next time you try to grab him for a hint, he's gonna run away. You have to stay hidden. Wait for him to stop. Oh, it's over. Anyways, let's do a puzzle. Yup, that's me. Best puzzle doer ever. I can now choose the number of puzzle pieces? Alright, I'm looking for a good challenge. Let's do 48. I might be here a minute. They probably just gave me the wrong pieces. I'm not doing this. But there's still more things to do. You can also doodle. Alright guys, we're gonna make this M look great. We're gonna make this mature rating look awesome. Alright, my work here is done, I think. I'm gonna send this into the ESRB. Hopefully they don't see it looks like a pentagram in the middle. Let's see if all the edits make it easier for the puzzle. Spoiler alert, the answer is no. We also got moods, which is basically the equivalent to filters. You can brighten up your photos, you can use the black and white filter for a more old-timey aesthetic. The zap option just makes the colors inverted. And the hard-boiled filter just deep fries the image so it looks like a 2017 meme. Now let's finally post this bad boy to show the real world a true artist. Checking my Wii message board and wow. I can already see my art hanging in museums. Next up we've got the Wii Shop Channel, which is used to purchase new games and channels for the Wii. Now, as most people know, the service was shut down in January of 2019, but how does it look now? Well, it seems that if it's loaded back to what it originally looked like way back in the day when the consoles first came out. I'll put up what it looked like back whenever the servers were up, but as you can see, it looks a little bit more modern than what we have currently. And I can't really show you guys anything because the only titles that are still on the shop channel are the Zelda Updater and the Wii U Transfer Tool. So I unfortunately can't show much, but the next few channels should make up for that. Next up, we've got the Forecast channel, which provides weather forecasts for a wide range of cities and towns all throughout the world. This is one of the services that is actually brought back by WeLink. You can see today's weather as well as tomorrow's and a 5-day forecast. But my favorite thing to do, honestly, is go to the globe. It lets you spin around an Earth and see everybody else's weather, which is really cool. For me, it's a super fun, interactive way to just see how the rest of the world is doing with the weather. And also, spinning the globe is pretty fun. The news channel just simply provides national and international news to your Wii. This service has also been offline since Wii Connect 24 no longer exists, but through WeLink we can still access it. There's a variety of different sections that are constantly being updated with new news articles. And once we click on one of the news articles, it shows the news article kind of on the left side, with the right side having an Earth pinpointing where the article is posted from. Clicking on the globe will bring you back into the globe view that we previously saw on the Forecast channel. And I must say, the atmosphere and sound effects for this are incredible. I love them. All the sound effects, the background music, and even the news articles kind of slimming together whenever you zoom out. It's all great. And spinning the globe is also pretty fun in this one. I usually just try to spin the globe and click on a random news article to see what's going on around the world. And yep, I definitely picked a good one this time. You can also do a slideshow to see what's the most popular news articles all around the world. If you see an article that grabs your attention, you can just press the A button and view it separately. I like this interactive way to view news, and there's also some fun things you can do as well, like making the text a little bigger or smaller, as well as using the plus and minus buttons to make the slideshow longer or faster for each slide. And I think that about wraps up the news channel. So next up we've got the Homebrew Channel, and well, this isn't really an official Wii channel. This channel is mainly used for launching homebrew applications and other things like that. Basically, the things that Nintendo doesn't want you putting on your Wii. I don't have too much on this. I have what I needed to get Wii Link working, some game file things, and just some random apps from the homebrew browser. But I do have one app that definitely triumphs all, in my opinion. Isn't the ASCII donut beautiful? So next up we've got the photo print channel, or as it's known in Japan, the Digicam print channel. This is actually a Japanese exclusive channel in collaboration with Fujifilm to make custom order printed photos of Mii's as well as SD card pictures. They have some different prints along with some different types of photo books, and they even have business cards with a photo or your Mii on them, which is kind of cool. I tried to see what would happen if I ordered one of these, and the terms of service came up, and hey, I guess I'm just really lucky today. Maybe I'm their millionth customer. But I didn't expect the customization to be so nice. You get a few different designs to choose from, you get to choose your Mii, a name, and even some extra lines on the bottom. I didn't know what else to write, so I just wrote hi. I tried to keep the ordering process going, but I just kind of have no clue what's happening. I tried to put in my email, but I still haven't gotten anything from this, unfortunately. But it did say it posted a confirmation to the message board. Let's check it. Unfortunately, the photo doesn't really go to the message board, but I hope I get it one day through my email. I'm going to save the Kirby channel and the food channel for last, so we're going to start on the other side with the Check Me Out channel. This is one of the channels that is also brought back by WeLink, and it allows people to create Miis to be used in contests. These are those Miis that I had talked about earlier that I had in my Mii channel. Loading the app up and selecting contests lets you view what the contests currently are through WeLink. And currently, it's two characters from their original show called Homebrew Tea. They also have more general contests. Right now, they've got adorable cats and Pikachu. And you can also see results for contests that have already happened, like this one. This one is for Rudest High School Bully, and I think this guy honestly does take it. And you can also see the top 50 Miis voted up by other people. And it's just really cool to see this environment of people that are still using the Wii and this WeLink service. It just really shows how passionate this community is, especially for a small little install on your Wii. I personally really only had this service for the forecast and news channel, but I didn't expect these other channels to become working and full of people again. One of the contests that I thought was funny was the Koopa Troopa one because everybody kind of looked the same. And since this service is currently ongoing, you can judge contests right now. Alright, I've got to pick 3 people that looks like they've stubbed their toe. Definitely her. Yeah, this guy too. He looks like he's fucking screaming. And, yeah, you too. Alright, I've got the 3 I want. They look like the most toe stub people ever. Besides the contest, we've got a posting plaza where you can see what the most popular Miis are. I mean, there are a lot to look at. Over 100,000 in fact. But I mean, there's so many different characters, you could literally be here for hours. Next up, we've got the Everybody Votes channel, which is pretty much just a little casual, fun way for people to participate in opinion polls on a variety of different topics. This one oddly started acting a little weird. I had tried it earlier and it was working, but whenever I actually set up to record, it started telling me it couldn't find WeConnect 24. Even though it updated my polls with new voting options, it wouldn't let me send the data, and after trying it a second time, my whole Wii just soft locked. I was hoping that this would just eventually load. You could see my little cursor just moving around, trying to just stall for time. After a clean restart, it still didn't work, so I'm just going to go over the last polls I did to show you what it looked like. And as you can see, most people answered yes. They do know what LOL means. You can also get a detailed report showing the percentage of people that voted what choice depending on gender, as well as depending on the country. Next up, we've got the food channel, or as it's known in Japan, the Mii Channel. This is actually another Japan exclusive channel, which is a food and delivery service. This one also, for whatever reason, stopped working on me, which was really weird because I actually had it set up and it was working. Although the only restaurant you're really able to order from is Domino's. I know there's already videos on YouTube of people ordering through this channel, but honestly, I'd like to do a follow-up video and try to do this and see how it is. And last on the list, we've got the Kirby TV channel. This one also does not work. But there really isn't too much to it. It was just a way for you to watch random Kirby episodes of the Kirby Right Back at You anime. And as you can see, they had a whole schedule for this. They had a lot of this stuff planned out, which is really neat to see. But after a few boxes of undefined, we make it to the episode list, and there is nothing here. None of the buttons seem to work, so I'm about as far as I can get into this app. And I think that about wraps up all the channels we've got for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and let me know how you felt about it in the comments. And with that, I hope you have a good rest of your day.